All right, everybody, welcome back to the Good Old Boy Podcast. I'm your host, Buster Caballero. Guys, as you can see, we've got a new little intro for the show, kicking it back old school, trying out something with the music. I've maybe a good old country boy, but I do like a little hip hop and I love a good beat, so that's getting to it. Christmas coming up soon, but as we're starting Christmas time, end of the year's coming up, we've got some new beginnings you're probably getting ready for. As always, at the beginning, we ask, guys, if there's something you are looking to start, you're looking to begin, but you don't know how, you don't have anybody you can kick an idea with or something like that, go in the show notes, click the quick meetup, quick sign up, 15-minute conversation. Let's go ahead. Let's have a conversation. You never know what can happen. We might discover something. We might get the ball rolling on something amazing and great in your life, and I hope we can be a part of that. Guys, we are champions of the common man. I will say this. That has been a tagline which I haven't used in a long time on this show, but it's who we are. We're champions of the common man. And it's amazing right now that the common man has become uncommon around men. They're the guys getting the work done. Y'all are the guys that are putting in the effort, doing amazing things, creating amazing, wonderful things in life, standing fast in your family, in your faith, in your business, all that. And I love you guys, the guys that are out there doing that for sure. So we're going to be bringing that back. 2024 for this show is going to be amazing. I'm ready for Christmas season. I am rocking my new hat, thanks to 247 Metal Fab. Jessica and AJ, her husband, was on the show a while back. He runs 247 Metal Fabrication. His wife, Jessica, makes our merch. Great turnaround. Love the product. Love the hat, the khaki, and the black. Okay, personal theory. Us men fall into two characteristics, black or brown. That's it. We like that primary color. We either like where you're the black color guy, or you're not the black guy, but the black color guy, or you're a brown color guy. I like, so with this, if it wasn't for my buddy Patrick, I'd probably never wear black, but he turned me on to it, and I love the way it looks. This just hits. If you've got any kind of promotional material you need done, you need hats, coolers, engraving, anything like that, give them a follow, give them a shout. I'm also rocking my Post Malone or Home Malone Christmas sweater. I'm getting in the season for it. I'm looking forward to it. Man, it's great. We've got a lot to celebrate. We've got a lot happening, a lot going on. The show is gaining momentum. The show is starting to develop, and I love it. We're going to continue pouring into it. We're going to continue developing it. We're going to continue building. We're going to get our guest on here. I'm telling you, with 2024, I can't wait for all the great things that are going to happen. And I'm trying to get my mic set up right in here on this. We'll get that going because I'm watching my little feed right here off to my right-hand side. Guys, it's Christmas time. It's a celebration. It is you're going to be going to a lot of parties. You're going to be going to a lot of functions, families, houses, things like that. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be exchanging gifts. You're going to be doing all the amazing things. Your kids' schools are going to be having their parties. You're going to have, all the good things. And from a little kid, we can always remember the one thing that we got so excited about, and that is the pizza parties. Man, who didn't love it in class when those boxes were carried in and there was cheese and pepperoni? Because, well, kids only eat two things. It's either cheese or pepperoni. Maybe you like sausage or something like that. Me personally, it's a white pizza with chicken and some mushrooms on there. That's what we get every time. That's our stability on what we order and how we judge a pizza restaurant, or a pizzeria. So that's it. That's our order. But when we're kids, wasn't it awesome when those boxes came in and the energy in the room just built up, and yeah, and they had the jugs of lemonade or whatever it was you're gonna have with that, and all the pizzas were there. I mean, think about all the times you had a pizza party. Was it in school? Was it at a birthday party for your friends? Was it at some camp you went to where they rolled in pizza parties for you? Who doesn't love a pizza party? It's a great celebration. I mean, who can't forget the unmistakable beginning, that pizza party celebration on The Office, when it was even a matter of where did you get the pizza from? Was it uh, Alfredo's Pizza or Pizza by Alfredo's? Because you always want to make sure. Maybe you might be a Papa John's guy. You might be a Domino's guy. You might be, if you're in Texas, do not sleep on the HEB pizzas that you just have, bring them home and you throw them in the oven. Because I will say, you can get a cheese and throw anything on top of that and you're good to go. Those HEB pizzas, I wish I had an affiliate link for it. I'd tell you to go get it right now from it. They, it's pizza parties are an amazing thing until they're not. Until you get to a point in your life when you maybe your pizza party looks a little different. Maybe your pizza party is not a pizza party. Maybe your pizza party is something that you get excited about to celebrate. Maybe your pizza party is on a Friday afternoon when you get off of work and you go meet all your friends at the bar and you sit down and you drink a couple of beers, have some cocktails and all that. Now look, before you say, "Well, Buster, we're celebrating this." Hey, I get it. Maybe sometimes that's what your pizza party should look like. However, your pizza party should not always be that. You should not always be having to celebrate with a standard lower. I had to have a conversation with my kids one time. We were in Colorado, and we actually were attending we were at the Air Force Academy, and we were watching all the cadets roll in and out, and we were supposed to watch the formation for their lunchtime formation, where it's a big thing. And unfortunately, we were like, it's a beautiful day, they're going to have this. And they didn't, because they were having a lot of tours in, and we were talking with a lot of people. And I looked over where, if you ever go to the academy, you look over the edge and there's the lawn and the walkway where everybody's supposed to come through. And there's a big group of people, and they were all having boxes of pizza and everything. And my boys were like, "Can we go get a pizza with them?" I'm like, and I just went on a little tangent. I was like, "Guys, the pizza party, no telling what they're celebrating. But when you get older in life, you're conditioned to have that pizza party. Whether you're a kid, a teenager, whatever it is, that pizza party is just like the biggest thing. They'll lure you into whatever it is they're trying to do with a pizza party. But when you get to a point in your life, you got to say, man, my pizza party is going to look a little different. I'm not settling for a pizza party. One of my most recent times where what my pizza party was my family climbing to the top of a mountain and having snacks at the top of this mountain with this most amazing view that took hours to get up there. And we're overlooking the valley, and we're watching these waterfalls, and we're sitting there, and me and my wife are drinking a cider. My kids have their juice, and we're just sitting there. And that was our pizza party, because that was a lot better than the standard whatever you can get. And so I kind of wondered, when I was coming up with this topic, when I was thinking about it, what are some of the pizza parties that we settle for? Is your pizza party coming home after work and just sitting on your couch and watching a show? Is that what you look forward to? Is that what you get excited about? What gets you that thrill about it? Is it sitting in your office and waiting for 5 o'clock to come so you can get in your car and drive home at the speed limit with the radio off? Is that your pizza party? I tell you what, I've had a few pizza parties lately where it was me cooking in the kitchen, spending all day prepping for it, and I knew my friends were coming over and we're gonna sit in the kitchen and laugh and have some good times and enjoy ourselves. Maybe that's what the pizza party is. That may just be what you're going for. And I'm going on this right now and I'm watching my screen right here recording, and I don't know if it's picking this up or not. But guys, you can't settle for a basic pizza party anymore. Life's too amazing to have. You got to push yourself beyond that. You got to say no thank you to the pizza. You have to say, I don't think I'm just going to settle for a pizza anymore. I'm not going to do the most basic thing. I'm not going to have that. I think I fixed it. I'm not going to just settle for the most basic of celebrations. Because life's got so many amazing things, but you can get tricked into that minor celebration being it so well. What are some of the things you think that, and take a second, think about it. What are the things that get you excited, and ask yourself, is this the basic excitement that is getting me going? Is it that glass of wine, or that in the evenings when you get home from work? Now look, if you can tell me that, or you can say, and look, if you got to justify it, maybe it's not it, but if you can explain to me the emotional fulfillment and sustainment behind it passionately, then maybe that is it. Maybe the fact that you work a pretty demanding job, or you have a lot going on and everything, but you know that at the end of your day, you're coming home and you're going to have a great meal. You're going to pop that bottle of wine that you picked out for that week, and you're going to have it. And you and your spouse or loved one are going to sit down, and y'all are like, we're going to watch a movie, and we're going to connect, and we're going to get our relationship's going to grow deeper during that time. And it's something we enjoy, and we've been doing it for so long, and it's the thing that keeps our relationship together. Then, my man, that's a good one. But if you say, I can't wait to just come home and numb myself from the side of it, yes. Maybe your pizza party's getting off of work, coming home, getting in your garage and going to work on a project you have. Maybe it's coaching your kids' baseball team or coaching their sports team. Maybe it's a trip you take with your family, maybe whatever it is. But man, I'm just going to say, don't settle for the most basic of what it is. Life's not a cheese pizza. Life's supreme. Life is all the toppings. Life is that custom made one that costs a little extra, but you're okay with it because you got the $2 to throw down on it. Maybe it's the fact that you just come home to your home, which you've built, and it's not a home. It's not a house. It's your home. Your kids are there. Your family's there. And, that's your celebration. That's what it is. But from the time we're small, we're conditioned. When you start looking at life and what we see, we're conditioned. It's kind of one of those things, like you wake up, and when you're young, you go to school, and in the school, you learn to go through their system, and then you go to work and you go through that system, and then you go through another system, and then you're getting put into systems, and you're getting put into that. Open the eyes, guys. Open it. Pay attention to what's going around. And yeah, this is a metaphor. This is a metaphor for life. This is this, because I know I'm going to get somebody that's going to say, well, pizza parties are a great part of our culture. Okay. Pizza parties are a great part of the culture for the Italian people in Italy. Because, that's your thing. If I'm having a pizza party, it's going to be when I take my family on a trip to Italy and we go back and see the motherland. When we go back to Sicily and Palermo, that's when we're going to have a real pizza party. Maybe a pizza party is going to be the first business that you launch. Maybe it's going to be the first, that awesome interview that you're waiting for on the podcast, that you're just praying about, that, man, I can't wait to sit down in front of that person and ask questions and learn. Maybe it's going to be when you step into your role as a father or as a mother, or, or get engaged. So on the other side of that, I want you to think about the celebrations that you've had in life and that you want to have, and what they are and how meaningful they are to you. And remember them. And look back fondly upon those times and those things with the same enthusiastic that little 8-year-old you did when you went to your buddy's birthday party and they had the pizza and ice cream and all that stuff. And that was that party, and it was so fun and exciting. I hope right now, if you're like me at 42 years old, that you're able to look upon that at the same time and say, man, that's my pizza party. That's a hell of a good time. That's a hell of a memory. That one's going to stick with me. That's that joyful kid-like inside of you experience. I kind of got a little pumped when I got this hat. It's new merch. We're going to do a giveaway, and I swear to God, I'm going to be so excited when I get to give these away. That's going to be my pizza party. I'm going to have some. Guys, think about it. And if you got a chance, comment below, send me a message. Tell me what yours is. I'd love to hear from you. If you listen to this, if you're one of those guys, pick up your phone right now, shoot me a message if you got my number, or comment on here, or do something and say, hey, here's my pizza party, man. And then invite your boy. Don't worry about that. No, I'm probably busy. We probably have plans, but I want to hear from y'all. I want to know about it. What's your pizza party? What's your celebration? What's your good time? Guys, as always, I'm going to ask one thing from you, and that's, if you can, share, like, subscribe. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, please go and leave us a review. 5 stars. I'm going to ask for 5. If it's anything below that, shoot me a message and tell me how I can do better to earn that 5, what you're looking for. If you're on Spotify or Google Podcasts or Stitcher, any of those, please go and leave us a rating. Share it. And do that. Well, as always, guys, I appreciate you as listeners. I appreciate y'all as my friends, as the audience. As always, I love y'all, and I'm praying for y'all.